What's interesting, though, is there's another meta-analysis that came out before this 2022 paper from Australia. This one was the year before, and they looked at a variety of randomized controlled trials. These are highly controlled studies that tend to give us a little bit more of an insight on causative factors of the intervention being measured, as opposed to these cohort studies they're referred to, where we observe populations and just see, do they get diseases over time when we're assessing different interventions. So randomized controlled studies are much more highly controlled, and they tend to be a little bit more interesting in terms of the findings. So in this paper, they looked at a group of randomized controlled trials for cold water immersion, and then also for sauna use, so heat exposure. It wasn't just saunas. It was, some of it was like heating pads versus non-heating pads. So they looked at ice versus heat, or cold versus hot. And they found, and they were just looking at DOMS. We're still just talking about delayed onset muscle soreness here. And they found that both heat and cold reduced delayed onset muscle soreness 24 hours after the workout, but only heat was able to sustain that feeling of, perceived muscle soreness and also muscle damage. So actually heat is more superior in terms of this delayed onset muscle soreness that you're going to get. This is something that people don't really talk a ton about, is like everyone's just hyping up the cold water because it's trendy right now and you can record a cool video yourself being tough. But people fail to bring up that heat is probably a little bit better at this, And so I want to bring that up because we talk about sauna and all these impacts it has.